Papoose drops album, Endangered Species. Bars. His wife says, this is all about black love over here. And if he reaches number one, she's up next. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently Remy Ma has said that she will drop an album if her husband's album, Papoose, reaches number one. Okay. For everybody that don't know, Papoose recently released an album called Endangered Species. I've heard a couple of tracks off the album. Just last night, they were on IG. I would have, I was thinking about recording some of it and then uploading it here so y'all can see. But obviously, I don't have clearance for that music. So doing that would not actually be something that I'd be able to do. I mean, I could have recorded it and then I could have just cut the audio. But the audio is what we needed, not just the visuals. Anyway, so during Papoose doing this, where he was having his music being played, and he played a couple of tracks so we could get a good listen to. One of them was Box Cutter. First of all, can I just say something real quick? For all of y'all that don't know, I don't know this to be a fact. This is just something that I believe. For all of those that don't know, some of your favorite rappers' favorite raps were probably written by Papoose. I'm just saying. I don't know this to be a fact. But I think that Papoose is one of them ghostwriters in the game that been killing it for years that dudes just don't know about because you sit back, mind his business, and collect his bread. I could be wrong though. Hell, don't hold me to this. But today I've received some information that Remy Ma might have wrote a song for Cardi B. So shout out to that shit. But anyway, we don't wanna get off track. Let's stay on track. So apparently, Remy Ma says that if Papoose's album goes to number one, she's gonna drop an album like next week. Now, once again, I want to say this because I think a lot of people don't understand how this works. Artists often have albums in the chamber. That's how you could have a Tupac, get murdered all of those years ago. And believe me when I tell you, there's probably still Tupac verses out there that have not been released, that's just waiting or probably been reappropriated. I'm very sorry to say. That's don't want to get too far off track, but that's one of the things that really bothered me about Biggie Smalls passing away and only one album was released, only one Biggie Smalls album was released after his death. He had to have had tracks upon track, verses upon verses in the vault. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother conversation. So Remy Ma says that she'll drop an album if Papoose's song reaches number one. First of all, Papoose album reaching number one. First of all, Papoose is easily one of the best bar artists in the game. He often gets overlooked because for some strange reason, it's like us from New York are the only people that really know he exists some of the times if Remy Ma isn't in the conversation. But Papoose is a very accomplished writer. There are just people who just write really well, and Papoose is one of those guys. I think, not for nothing, but Papoose might be one of those individuals that's a little bit too smart for hip-hop. I don't know no other way to put it. when I listen to the things that his bars and how he puts together his songs, they're usually pretty intricate, and it's usually like you can listen to a Papoose bar 80 times and then not really understand the complexities of it. So shout out to that brother for being able to do that. Not everybody can do that. So go check out Papoose's album. Go cop it. Let's see if we can get this man in #1. And, you know, just because he deserves it also, let's just be clear. And then, you know, maybe we'll also get a Remy Ma album. But also, could I add this? These Remy Ma and Papoose own all of their own rights. That's right. They're not signed to no record labels. They own their masters. So could we please start promoting some of these artists that own their own masters? Could we please start putting money directly in the artist's pocket? Because I want to explain something to you real quick. A lot of very talented people that don't necessarily need a big push because their skill level is very high and they make really good music, they end up signing with these labels because they just need visibility, because the public is just not paying attention to them. So can we show the rest of the world, and can we show some of these up and coming artists that you don't need to be signed to some of these big labels? And I don't want to say a name because I don't want to make it seem like, you know, labels are bad. I'm not saying that myself. I don't care what anybody else is saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying not everyone needs a label. There are artists that need labels in order to get their music out there, and or in order to be able to actually produce music. Not trying to throw shots at anybody, but one of the most popular artists out there right now is Cardi B. She's probably signing like 3 or 6 or 7 freaking 360 deals. It's crazy. But one of the things I'm going to say about Cardi B is, like I just mentioned a little bit earlier, allegedly, Remy Ma actually pinned one of Cardi B's songs. Maybe I'll tell y'all what song she allegedly pinned. Could y'all guess? Okay, real quick, could you guess what song I might be talking about? Put it down in the comment section if you can guess it. But artists like Cardi B is too big to fail. So they're going to always make sure that Cardi B has good bars if she can't write them herself, or if, you know, if they need to just, you know, I guess put the work out for somebody else. Maybe they need to hire somebody or whatever the case might be. No disrespect to Cardi B and her ability to write. But I'm saying they're gonna always make sure that Cardi B has the best of the best, because she can't fail. She's too big to fail. So they're always gonna make sure she has the best of the best. They're always gonna make sure that she gets the right promotion. They're always gonna make sure that she stays in the forefront of our consciousness, and that she stays relevant. I just want to point something out real quick. What do y'all think all of this Bernie Sanders, Cardi B being involved in politics thing is? That's a way for Cardi B to keep herself relevant and also branch out to different fan bases while she's not dropping music. Now she doesn't have to go touring 8 months out of the year, because there's other ways in order for us to, and pardon me, there's other ways in order for her to stay in the forefront of the public's vision. Anyway, let me know what y'all guys think. Shout out to Papoose. From everything that I've heard so far, I haven't copped the album yet. We're gonna be copping that album in a minute. If I know you guys the way that I know you guys, somebody might just cop the album and send it to me. y'all pretty good for doing that. But let's see if we could support Black Love. Also, could I add that Papoose and Remy Ma is fucking relationship goals, y'all. Like, on some real shit. You know how strong an individual have to be to not be a beta male and still be able to share the forefront, or allow for his woman to navigate passageways in front of him, navigate in front of them without him feeling an inferiority complex, or without him having any type of animosity towards the woman he's in a relationship with. That's a certain type of strength that a lot of guys don't have. So let's support this brother. Let's support Black Love, because supporting Remy Ma, supporting Papoose, that's supporting Black Love. So let's do that. Copy? Let's support this brother. Let's get his album. It's well worth the wait. Also, for everybody that don't know, they didn't use any samples. Super smart. They're making sure that they keep all of the money in-house. I believe, if I remember this correctly, I could be wrong, But if I remember this correctly, Papoose said that the music that was being produced on the album, that the music that was being produced for the album, they actually had a band. Like, they actually had live instruments being played. They produced their own music. They didn't do no samples, no nothing. This is the way to start going. This is just my opinion. If you want to make all the money, you have to do all the work. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?